Do you like it? Dear Online Security and Rape Recovery Diary, this is Annika, psychic medium and channeler. Suck up all kinds of energies. I suck up the energies of my environment and transmute them into something better. After 24 years of rape, every 2 to 5 years, I created an online security diary to stay safe. So I went to see a doctor, like another refugee doctor in another city. And I go there without hope. And I still don't have hope. She asked me like the questions. I don't know what she's thinking. She looked at my knees. My knees are swollen. She doesn't know my regular knee. But she's right. When I went there, I tried to not put any pressure on my knees. It was better than after walking for, I don't know, 15 minutes. When I walk for 15 minutes, it blows up. And then it gets better again. But she looked at my knee and she said, oh, that's not swollen at all. Well, my regular knee is a skinny knee. This is a fat swollen knee, but the big people, when they look at me, they don't realize that my, in their eyes, skinny is actually my fat swollen version. It's always the same thing. Same with the sensitivity or the level of, like when you have a diagnosis or blood levels and blood, whatever they test in your blood. In Germany, the lowest is much lower than in other countries. I already realized when you compare, every country has a standard, and the German standard is so low. That's why you see so many retards walking around, because even bacteria wise, like Australia would treat you immediately for a much gentler infection, and Germany lets you rot until you crawl to the door and beg them to help. I almost begged today and I said, are you sure? And I'm gonna go back in 1 week. In 1 week to get the results of the blood that will be taken, and then she can see if there's an infection in the body. She's not going to find anything because the level is probably not German standard, which yeah, like I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll see. Is that infection visible? And she asked, do you work? No, I don't work. What would you work? Energy work. Not in Germany. And then she also asked me about disabled work and stuff. I can't even remember the exact, what exactly she meant. How did she get there? I don't know. Really weird. So yeah, I'm not working in Germany anyway. It's over. Like I'm close to murder someone when I lose my legs. I'm gonna murder everyone who participated in taking them. I'm gonna stab around me like a crazy person and then die with more karma and have to do some of the shit again. Not all of the shit, but some of the shit. Murder is quite fine because I'm gonna protect other people from such low-level treatment. And I don't know what I'm stamped. I didn't even say my real name, but I'm pretty sure as soon as they realize like you're one of them or one of them, they're not gonna help. I don't feel like they're gonna help. I don't feel like they're gonna help. Will my blood levels show what's going on in my knee? Because I need someone to stitch my fucking knee and then find out how much bacteria is in there. Not check the blood again and have no results because it's probably fake again. Like why did I have the results with the gyno but not the normal ones? So I didn't give them a real name. We'll see. I'm not gonna give any real name. But if I'm hacked anyway and they don't know where I was, I don't trust shit. Like if I get any results and they say, oh, no infection, and they're not going to check how much bacteria I have in my knee, and they're not going to give me the right medication, I will keep working on that. I will keep looking for someone. If they say it's functional, I'm going to start Bikram yoga, because Bikram yoga heals functional shit. And I will keep looking for the person that checks my knee properly, and I will do anything I have to do. It will probably be in Australia because nobody helped me in Switzerland, nobody helped me in Germany. It's an ongoing thingy. It's always the same story. Nothing ever changes. I will not change. The system will not change. So I don't fit into this system. I fit in a system where I can go, pay the doctor, he does his work, done. I feel much better now that I went. Like, it's still, I thought, oh, I hope it was just an illusion, and now that I know I'm probably not gonna die, I don't even trust it because it gets worse and worse. But now she said, oh, it doesn't look as bad, as bad enough to do something immediately. Like, it gets worse every day, and it doesn't look like it gets, like it needs immediate treatment. I don't understand that. I'm very sure. I can feel in my hips and the knees was exactly the same symptoms before I took that antibiotics. And I want these antibiotics because I know they will fix it, but I need the right dose. So they need to check exactly how much there is and give me the exact dosage. And if they can't do it because it's not their area, they have to send me somewhere. If they're not going to do it, total fail in Germany. I'm going to try the next one. I'll try Switzerland. I have no hope for Switzerland either. And then Australia. She smiled as if it was okay that someone can't walk properly. That's why so many zombies walk these streets. I don't know what's wrong in this country, seriously. Zombie land. 2 weak. Hitler scheme. 2 weak to do what we want you to do, slave. So you do not deserve treatment. Anyone. Except the foreigners. They get help. So I talked with another guy, I talked with so many people. Another girl I talked to, she wanted to know what the thingy is. I put in my nose and she said, oh, is that rosemary? And then we talked about it. All of a sudden I heard her speak English and I said, did I speak English or did you just switch into English? And she said, oh no, I thought you suddenly started speaking English and then I started speaking English. And I thought, no, I thought she started. Did I start without realizing? So I started speaking English to a German woman without realizing, and then she answers in English, and I'm like, oh my god, what is happening? And then I talked to a Pakistani Muslim who works with an internet company, and I don't know how we got into a conversation. He just said, oh, if you want to know what we just talked about, and I thought, I don't know, like, tell me if it's interesting. I always like to listen. I like to listen to people and stories and deep shit. And he talked about a poet, and that poet lived in Heidelberg and he's from India, I think. And then we talked about Pakistan and some things, some habits in Pakistan. I feel like, did someone send that person? It's so funny, it's the topic of the month. So it was about giving and kind of karma. He says in Pakistan, the people, when somebody comes from another country and even if they don't have anything for themselves, they give their last chai to someone because they want to be a good host. And I thought about these things a lot because of the karma and the law of the karma. But fact is, they're poor and they keep over giving and stay poor, but they trust that they always get what they need when they need it, which is true. I do the same thing, but I do not overgive when I don't have enough, unless I see a person, like, I'm not starving, but if I'm not starving and I see a starving person, I give food to the person when I can. But if I'm starving and the other person is starving, I can't give anything to the person. So yeah, so there was another woman. I didn't want to buy a ticket in the morning. I didn't have like the small money and I couldn't connect to the internet. And then I thought, fuck it. She wanted to give me money. And then I said, do you have more than enough? And she said, no, but I'm going to give it to you. She wanted to give me 50 euros. And I said, no, if you don't have enough, I'm not going to take your money. I have like everything I need and fuck this. And I got a ticket like the regular Germany ticket that's for the whole month later. So it's for the whole day, and technically I didn't go free. But yeah, I just bought it a little later. Like, the money is there. Now I just wasted a lot of money on a shithole transport system. 2 trains were like not going on the way back. Like 2 were completely cancelled when I wanted to go back. It's so funny. I'm not supposed to come back here. I know 100% this is done. So Saturday, first load to Switzerland, crawling. Like, it's not working very well, but I'm gonna do it. And I hope it's gonna go one more week. And I hope they're gonna find out. I hope they're going to test for the bacteria and find the bacteria and give me the right medication in 1 week. Because otherwise I'm leaving anyway for Switzerland and then try my luck in Switzerland, try to fix that, try to get the money from somewhere, find a doctor who does it properly. If they don't do it, I'll just try to get the money for the flight, fly to Australia, and Australia will help 100%. So I know what I know, and I hope this is not another one who will just say, oh no, your blood's fine, everything's fine, my vagina's fine, my blood's fine. I can't walk, but everything's fine. And then I can walk less, everything's fine. And then I crawl. What's gonna happen if I crawl? Oh, everything's fine. I die. Oh yeah, she deserved it. For what? Did I hurt anyone? No. I'm a city girl, so I'm so dirty. It's probably visible, like in the street, everything. I feel like shit. I feel horrible. I feel like I'm losing my legs. Don't say it. Cancel the words. So yeah, but she said everything's fine, so I just trust as much as I can into the words of the doctor who smiled at me as if everything's fine. So I really hope my legs are going back to normal, because that would be fine. And she's not one of the ones who thinks, oh no, this one has to lose her legs and then sit in a wheelchair and do what we want her to do, Holocaust. Can't wait, Saturday, at least for 3 days. Zurich, maybe I'll find a solution there. There must be a solution, like, God, do you want me to lose my legs? What is happening? It's really bad. It's really, I have a retard walk already, and I cannot. I try to walk normal, I can't. I try to tell myself, oh, it's just in your head, your legs are fine. No, they're not. I can't walk normal. It's a retarded walk, and it's not my fault. In my mind, I'm murdering everybody who caused this, who did not help. Again. Food-wise, how she said, do you eat and drink enough? Yeah, I drink lots of water and tea, and food, no sugar, no dairy, no gluten, no caffeine. So there's not much left. I'm not hungry, so perfect. I want to fast. I'm gonna go into water fast, definitely. Like now, not while taking my suitcases to Zurich, but when I come back, I'm gonna go into pure water fast and yeah, do everything I can to heal this without any medical assistance. Because the power is with me. It is. Like, you don't treat me like a regular human who deserves some dignity after all that. No, you don't. What is it? Is it the prostitute stamp? What did they do? What do they stamp me? Did they stamp me in the system so I'm totally neglected? What's the stamp? Is it the prostitution stamp? Or what is it? Like, you just stamp someone and then say, oh, she doesn't deserve help. It's like a prostitute is better or worse than a refugee? Like, are we not all the same, lefties? I really don't get them. I really don't understand such people. It's nuts. I do what I can do and I don't do what I can't do. I need to be able to choose. I need to be able to say yes when it's a yes and no when it's a no. Every human should have that right. So what's the problem, Germany? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Yeah. Luckily, drop, drop, drop. I'm gonna drop, drop, drop. A drop, drop, drop on every human I've met today. I'm gonna do my drop, drop, drop meditation, and then I go into my mental daily mind game, go through all the energies I've met which totally match my reality. Confirmed, 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 confirmed. Let's see, Germany, is it over the way we know it? Will anything change a tiny bit into more dignity, human action? Or will you stick to the Holocaust? Germany, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Oh, and I will keep doing the ginger and the garlic because I have bacteria. I'm so sure. And the garlic kills gram-positive bacteria. Probably takes a while until it reaches your knee, but I'm sure. I really think they want me to lose my legs. If that's the scheme, like only because why would retards walk the streets? So many retards, and when I look at the people, it's the good ones. It's the good-hearted people who would never do such thing to somebody else. But the regular German things, you have to join the evil system and then be evil and play the manipulation game and be nasty and then smile in a face, but do something evil instead. Like neglected support all over the place for years. I really can't wait to see if this one is gonna fix this. You go and see a doctor because you have something, and then the doctor fixes it. In Australia they do that. If I go there and I have this problem, you find out what it is in an instant, because it's a really bad problem, not being able to walk. In an instant, I'll come back in 1 week. I'm kind of shocked. And I'm gonna try to find a way in Switzerland immediately when I'm there. And if I can afford it, I'm gonna ask the doctor. If I can afford it, I'm gonna do it. Ask, can you pick a hole into my knee and see how much bacteria is in there, and then give me the right medication? Do you know about it? Do you know what you're doing? Do you know someone who knows? And not neglect and gaslight. Your knee's not swollen. I wanted to say it is swollen. So I think that they are actually the retards, and they have to make you into an obvious retard because they're suppressing their fucking retardedness. So everybody like me, non-violent, with the I don't know what stamp, is in danger in Germany. I really hope some people might see that or listen to me and realize, and then leave. The other ones can all stay. The ones who can fit the system and be evil and hurt other people and manipulate and torture and neglect and gaslight. Everybody who likes that, please go to Germany, enjoy life. So meditation done, I'm going. In the midst of the meditation, I started asking AI the questions, details about the treatment I had today, which is no treatment, and I cannot walk properly. It's bad. It's really bad. And according to AI, there is no option. If it gets worse every day, waiting 1 more week would not be good. I don't know because I'm not a doctor, but what doctor sends you away when you can't walk properly? So I think I'm going to hospital now because I asked the cards and the cards said so. They didn't say, oh, it's urgent, run. But the outcome of going is better than the outcome of not going. But they're not really saying, oh, it's urgent. I just can't walk. I've never had that. Like, what is it? I just feel like they're not really going to help. Like if I go, there is some suppression in between, probably the blah blah, my name pops up and I don't know, whatever is registered in the system about me. What is it? I don't even know what it is. I just know when my name pops up. Or today, these ones, I said, when I say my name, so I gave them a fake name. I said, if I give you my name, every time I give someone my name, I don't get any help. So, yeah, it's like I'm running around believing they wanna get me into a fucking wheelchair. Why do they think? I don't even know why. Why do they want to get me into a wheelchair? Will the hospital help? Should I go and try? And I tell them, only start if you're really willing to look, find out what it is that makes me incapable to walk normal, because it's obvious. But I really believe even at this stage they would say, no, we're gonna do this and that and come back next week. It was all the time, it was like that. Come back next week, next month, next year. I'm like, Germany? What is happening? And if they don't want to help, they can just say, oh, we don't want to help you because so I can act accordingly. Because you elected the AfD. You're not getting help. We're scared. We have to put you into a wheelchair because we are scared that you are going to join a group and then go against the left. Or what is it? We are scared. We're going to put you into a wheelchair because we are scared you're going to be a prostitute. But that is not a reason, because in a wheelchair you'd be the better prostitute. That would improve that. So it can't be that. And what's the other thing? Oh yeah, we want you in a wheelchair because if you can't walk, you have to work in an office. Well, no, I don't. I can be a prostitute. So why don't they help? I would really like to know. And if they just don't like me and want to help me, because I will never do what I cannot do, I just can't. If I could do it, I would do it. It's so funny. But they could just give me the truth and say it to my face, so I don't have to waste a day or two or a week or a month. I can just go, like if I'm not wanted to be seen, or if my existence is such a burden, they can just say, oh no, you have to do this, otherwise you don't get help, or do that, otherwise you don't get help. And then I say, no, I cannot do that, so I know you will never help. But the Germans keep telling me, no, you have to push harder, you have to push, and you have to go again and ask again. Yeah, but will I get somewhere in the end? I mean, I can already not walk properly. How longer is this going? Like, at what stage will I be helped? At what stage is my push hard enough? I really don't get it. I never will. Because I'm a truth person. If you don't put the truth on the table, I don't ask me a question. What do you want to know? Do you need to know anything? What do you work? I'm not working. Do you take drugs? I told the truth last year, 2025, and 3 times. Because I couldn't do my work. What else? If I was working my work, I can never take anything. Never. Because can't. If I do that, I have to recover 1 month. So why don't they want me to work? Do you want me to take drugs? I forgot. Go to the office, work Monday to Friday, drink every evening, and then party on drugs on the weekend, right? That's the goal? What do you want me to do? And then I get help. Because I'm paying into the system, and then the damage that's caused, it's ridiculous. And these are crimes committed on my body, and then not being helped. I don't get it. In my reality, nothing makes sense. Holocaust. But covered. Not uncovered. Proper Holocaust. Just torture since, I don't know when, since I was 18. It's also like, I hope, sometimes I have the thought, when people think, oh, you got raped because you're a prostitute. You were a prostitute. No. I got raped at 18. Never was. That would have happened anyway. My sister never was one, she's a nurse. Got raped twice. It's a family thing, has nothing to do with anything I did or did not. And I was pretty good in not getting raped with all the people I've met. So that can't be it. Like, 0 chance. That was not the cause, the reason. No, that was probably what made it better. Because my nurse sister too, and then me meeting thousands and thousands. Today I talked longer to 5 people. I just went to one city and back 5 deeper talks with people. 5. And only 12 rapists. Let's find out the truth about my knee. I think I know. Because it was gone. With clindamycin for 2 weeks. This is a mirror, if anybody's wondering. And this helps with the viruses and bacteria, but we're finding the way, aren't we? Oops. What else? Acceleration. So I'm gonna go to hospital. Sounds like a joke. So many places I went, so many. And I still, this is like worse now, the walking thing, because before I was just in pain and it was hard to walk, but my whole body was low. Like my whole body was eaten in 2024. And I definitely healed something with the garlic, but maybe the garlic already healed the bacteria and now it's like something else, but I'm not so sure. The question is, will we ever be? Because I don't think anybody wants to help me in Germany. I'd be so surprised if I go to hospital now and they help. I'm gonna go, but if I have a weird feeling, I'm gonna turn around. And if I don't get help and it's not fixed, I will not pay the bill. I will just be a refugee somewhere else. Because that made that cause and effect. Unbelievable. Dear online security and rape recovery diary. Joking. I went to hospital. I'm so glad I went. Well, no result. They didn't help. And I don't know. She wasn't panicked or anything. I asked. I think I didn't explain myself clearly. Or whatever, I don't know. AI suggested something, but I mentioned AI, and the guy said AI, so I think I was done in the first second. And I don't have insurance, I don't have a home or anything, I don't know. They just wanted to get rid of me and said, yeah, this is 100% not bacterial. She was 100% sure. I said, you're 100% sure it's not bacterial? She said, yes, I'm sure. And I thought, oh, cool. That's so funny. And what else? I asked specifically and I said, if there is anything any bacteria in my knee that's causing this, it will be seen in the blood. Like I asked specifically, so I know when I do the blood test tomorrow. I can't speak anymore. Is that bad? When I do the blood test tomorrow, for next week, maybe they really want the bacteria to grow so long that my mind's so fucked, I don't know who I am anymore. And what are they going to do then? Put me in a home with the disabled? I don't know. It's so weird. I don't get it. It's Holocaust. I walked out and laughed. I said, you send people like this, not being able to walk properly, just out. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't suck disabled cock, so I don't know. I have my rules as well. If she's a doctor, I say yes to this and no to that, and I only fuck this person or not that person. So she also has the right to say, as a doctor, I don't treat this person, I only treat that person. And you, first thing we're gonna send away, as usual. That was step number 9. 9th place. I approached and asked for help, and 0 help. All that helped so far was my own doing. Exercise, garlic, ginger. I'm gonna start Bikram yoga. Now I'm motivated because I have no other chance. She says if it's neurological and definitely not bacteria, and I just rely on that, nothing bad can happen, and Bikram yoga can fix it. Because Bikram yoga can fix everything. So maybe I will go to Bikram yoga in Zurich and not the gym, because I can't. Can I? I could try to ride the bike. I don't know. Should I? Should I not? I don't know. 1 week to go. Like Saturday, and then back here for 6 days. And then I'm gone forever, because no way I would stay here. It's so funny. I even went to emergency, but it makes me feel better. It doesn't make me walk better, but it makes me feel better. At least something, because she's not panicking, and the other one wasn't panicking. If anything goes really wrong, it's their fault. And yeah, what can you do? It's ridiculous since day one. It's absolutely ridiculous. Holocaust. I'm probably Hitler's reincarnation, and I need to accept that and do not step back into this country. She also meant if it was bacterial, I would have like fever and other symptoms. I don't know the word in English. So yeah, I probably don't have to think you can die from. Keep doing the same thing. What can I do? It's just perfect. I feel better now, because it's so ridiculous. It's like I looked at her and she was like, yeah, if it was this, it was that, and then on the phone, and I said, should I tell the whole story? And she said, yeah. And yeah, I'm 100% sure it's not bacterial. It's probably neurological. You could go there and there and there. Are they there in the afternoons? And then later she said about the same place. Oh no, they're always there. You can always go. When I asked, should I go now? Like, I bet she drinks alcohol. It's like typical alcoholic behavior. The absolute distance from anything. So yeah, I'm distanced from the regular alcoholics. And I don't know, should I trust the judgment or not? Can't do anything, can I? Live until we die. The cards are great. They said, first step, negative, because I asked when I go, will I get help? Negative. But the final outcome will be perfect. It's probably me leaving, as usual. Just ask the cards, because they're always right. I love it. I did that so often, and it's always correct. If you ask them specifically about something, they're always correct. but it's good. So I should do that more often again. And same thing tomorrow, like if I go to that other hospital, I would go tomorrow after the other doctor. I'll just go everywhere. Fuck, I should finalize here. And the final outcome of both is good. So that one doesn't matter. But the going one seems right for whatever reason. Could always be anything. Who you meet, even if they don't help. I could ask specifically, are they gonna help? Probably not. But something during that experience will lead to a more positive outcome. Sometimes it's not what we get out from it, it's what we experience while doing it and then realize how right you are. Actually, the more I do it, the better I feel. The more I'm being rejected by the country I have to leave anyway. It's just confirming what I thought, because otherwise, if they treat me well now, it would make me feel like, oh, maybe some part in Germany is good or would help. But if everybody is not helping, really everybody, every step, try this, fail, try this, fail, and it's always until the last day, until you're leaving, I'm just being confirmed, which is great. It makes me feel better, not worse. And it's, I really feel like I'm speaking to zombies. And not in Australia. I'm in the wrongest place possible. That is double it for today.